He's in there, all right.
What about Delia?
We didn't see anything. We only heard him.
He's moving for higher ground. We heard him going up the stairs ahead of us.
Yeah, I want to know what happened to my wife.
There's a good chance he has her with him, Doctor. We heard breathing sounds. He was moving slowly. A cough, a moan. It wasn't Albert.
All right, well, get somebody up there. You're not doing my wife any good by standing around here.
All right, Doctor, let them finish. Barry, get back on the radio.
In my judgment, it was dangerous to approach him on the stairs.
All right, what happens up at the top?
There's a door that opens onto the roof. He either breaks through that or he's trapped on the staircase.
Will he bring her back down again?
Well, that depends.
On what?
On how frightened he is or how angry.
Oh, my God. How do we get him down from there?
We're gonna have to trank him.
The hell with the ape. How are you gonna get my wife down from there?
I'm trying to tell you, Doctor. Before we do anything, we're gonna have to tranquilize the gorilla.
How do you intend to manage that?
With a tranquilizing gun and a sharpshooter. Barry, on a double. Ask for Scott, and we need lights.
Yes, sir.
Look, can you guys rig a net or an airbag or something?
We'll take care of it, Dr. Coleridge. Look, why don't you wait in the squad car?
Forget it, Lieutenant. I'm staying right here.
Okay.
2 minds with but a single thought. I've been trying to reach you all day.
I had an errand to run.
Uh-huh. Woman of mystery, huh? What is it, sadness? Come here. Oh, my goodness. Still, why?
You know perfectly well why.
Ah.
You're giving Jill a divorce and now you're free and you don't love me enough to marry me.
You know that's not the reason.
What is it then?
Because eventually it'd be very bad for you.
Sure. You're just going to be like everybody else and tell me that I have to be unhappy for my own good.
You know, if it makes you feel any better, I'm thinking myself, too. 20 years, I don't want to be the comic figure, the old man with the young wife.
I don't find that so funny.
No, I know you don't.
Even if you won't marry me, Seneca, I'll stay here as long as you want me.
You certainly make it sound like an ordeal.
It's just that I know eventually you're going to want me to go.
Hey, listen. I love you more than I've ever loved anyone in my whole life, and in a very special way. But marriage for two people so far apart...
Age. I've had it up to here with age from everybody.
Kim, the very things that make us so marvelous together now can work against us in the years to come.
It can be true for any two people that way.
No, more so for us. See, right now we satisfy so many needs for each other, but as we grow older, these needs change.
You're just repeating what Jill said.
How do you know what Jill said?
She always says it. She said it to me. Why do you want to listen to Jill instead of me?
No. Jillian has nothing to do with this. You know how I feel about marriage between you and me? I mean, the fact that Jillian's getting a divorce and is giving her advice has got nothing to do with this, Kim.
You must be right. I'm driving you away already.
Okay, now. Just stop. There's nothing that I would like more than to be able to marry you. But we can't. Now would be a destructive thing to do.
Shh. Tell me again how you'd like nothing better in the world.
Right this minute, there is nothing I'd like better. If we could stop time, if we could live the rest of our lives exactly as we are, it would be perfect. You are a lovely, loving human being. You've made my life exciting. You've given me a fresh look at everything.
I've done that?
And more.
Well, just think how much more I could do if we were married.
Please, try to understand.
No. Let me, please. You've just told me you want to marry me. And I want to marry you. And the only thing that's stopping us is because you're afraid of what might happen in 10 or 20 years. But who knows what's going to happen in a year or a month? We have to live with what we know and what we feel, not by what we're afraid of. We're happy, Seneca. And why end happiness because it's only going to last 20 years? It doesn't make sense. And it hurts too much. Let's not spoil something beautiful. It is beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
Then please say you'll change your mind. No, you don't have to say that. I'll compromise. But please just say things aren't final, okay? Just make things still not final. Okay? Okay.
Hi, Faith.
Hi.
Any word from Roger or the police?
No, I haven't heard anything.
I just up at 87th Street.
Yeah, I know. Johnny told me.
Yeah, somebody said they saw the grill up there. We couldn't find anything.
No? Well, listen, I was going to bring this to you, but I'll put it in a bowl.
You were going to bring that thermos to me all the way out in the park.
Yeah, I wasn't going to let a misguided gorilla make you miss out on Maeve's famous leek soup. No way. Here you go.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, is Joe here?
Who are you?
I'm Michael Pavel from the restaurant. Joe called for the car.
You're the driver?
Well, not the regular one. He's in the hospital. And the second driver had an emergency at the dentist.
So you're the third driver?
Well, not officially. I just volunteered.
You sure about that?
Yes, sir. You can call if you want to.
Yeah, well, we've had some trouble around here. Trouble that doesn't have anything to do with us, if you know what I mean.
Yes, sir, I do. I'm sorry.
Joe's not here.
Oh. Well, I thought this is where he called from.
No, I don't think so.
Excuse me, but are you sure? His wife is here, isn't she?
Son, I told you that Joe isn't here and he hasn't been here.
Well, maybe he's with his wife.
Still no answer?
Phil Hirsch, where the hell are you? Driving me nuts.
Maybe he's gone out of town.
Yeah, my list of questions getting longer and longer. The more I think about Mr. Hirsch's story, the less I like it.
If Mary did really talk to the man in the green hat that morning, and if she followed him, there's no way she could show up in a diner in Brooklyn in tears because she missed my wedding on purpose.
Yeah, well, then how did Hirsch know everything that he knew if he hadn't have talked to her?
It doesn't make sense.
I have to get a hold of Hirsch. Nothing's more important to me right now than making all this add up.
I'm getting obsessed with it myself.
Yeah. Well, maybe I could be more help with Delia. She has the cops and half of Riverside looking for her. Mary only has us.
Kill those lights. You're only making him mad.
We have to see him, Doctor.
Yeah, but you don't have to see him yet. I thought the point was to keep him calm.
I can assure you at the moment, that gorilla is anything but calm. By all norms of primate behavior, it's crazed. And a few lights aren't going to make any difference.
Kill those lights!
Here comes Scott. This is one of the best marksmen on the force. Hi, Scotty. Good to see you. Listen, I got a real tough one here. That's what I call for you, okay? I can see that. We better try it now, Lieutenant. Put those lights on him again, Roy. It's not good, Lieutenant. I gotta have the cherry picker. You got it. Thank you.
What the hell's going on?
We have to put Scott up there for a clean shot. I'm calling for the cherry picker.
It's all right.
You haven't said anything to the family.
Only Frank. He's setting up an appointment for me with a police artist.
Police artist?
He's going to make a composite drawing of the man in the green hat from what I remember.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, well, at least we'll have some kind of picture of him. Interesting. Frank never fully was satisfied with the explanations of Mary's accident either.
He was always chiding her to wear a seatbelt, and then the one day she does wear a seatbelt.
Siobhan?
Yeah, Bobby?
Yeah, there's a guy down here looking for Joe, Michael Pavel.
Michael? Send him up.
You sure? I don't want to take any chances.
No, send him up. Michael's okay.
Anyway, not a word to Maeve or Johnny till we know more, okay?
Right.
Hi.
Hi, Michael. What's happening?
Well, I'm looking for Joe. He called for the car.
Well, he's probably at the hospital with Tizo.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, yeah, sure, he would be at the hospital. That was pretty dumb. I don't know why I thought he'd be here.
Well, he would be if...
Damn.
It's a natural mistake.
I hope I'm not intruding.
No, it's okay.
Hello, Michael.
Hi. This is a really nice apartment.
Thank you.
Kind of reminds me of my house. My folks' house, I mean.
This is not a house in New York. This is a miracle. 5 bedrooms.
5 bedrooms.
Yeah,
That's something.
Right down the hall.
Do you mind?
No, of course not. Go ahead. Jack and his little girl Ryan are down in 1, and my nephew Little John, and then there's me and Ma and Da, of course. In our heyday, all 5 children in the Ryan family occupied those bedrooms and ran around up here. We had hundreds of games that we'd play up here. Of course, they could only be played up here because they depended on the specific layout.
That's nice. Yeah, I think family is, the most important thing. I mean, there's nothing stronger than family feeling. I wish I had brothers and sisters. I only had my mom and dad. But we were always very close, the way all you people seem to be. There's nothing stronger than family feeling. People do things for family they would never do for other people. Don't you think so?
Sure.
There's nothing I wouldn't do for my mom and dad.
You heard anything about your father, Michael?
No. Gee, this must be convenient. 2 ways in and out, stairs going down to the kitchen and stairs going out to the front.
Yeah.
Must be convenient.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
So if you want to go to the kitchen, you don't have to go out to the street, and if you want to go out to the street, you don't have to go through the kitchen.
That's right.
That's great. Joe's a lucky guy.
Pardon?
You're terrific.
Oh, thank you.
You feel okay? I mean, the baby and all.
Well, yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, okay. Thank you. I better be going. It was very nice, very interesting. I gotta go pick Joe up. He's be waiting. I don't want him to get mad. Any message?
What?
For Joe?
No. No message.
See you, Michael.
Okay.
Nice kid.
Repeats himself a little.
Yeah, but, nice kid.
No, Kim, it is final.
Please,
No marriage.
don't say that.
I can't let you talk me into something that I know is wrong.
It isn't wrong.
And I can't tell you something just to make you happy or to give you hope that's not real. Kim, I'm not going to marry you.
Why do you always listen to everybody else and you don't listen to me?
Kim, come on now.
You're trying to make Jill happy and my mother happy, but as far as what I want or what's going to make me happy...
It's absolutely not so. I couldn't care less about your mother or about Jill. You're the one I care about.
It isn't true. You really don't love me.
Please, try to understand. Eventually, of course, you will. I hope you see that I'm loving you more by not marrying you.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, sometimes the loving thing is the more difficult thing to do. See, nothing would make me happier than to be able to marry you. But it would be destructive for both of us in the long run.
Can I have something to drink, please?
Sure. What would you like?
Doesn't matter. Just anything.
Okay. I'll be right back.
This is why. But forget it.
Kim? Kim, was that you? Pregnant?
Lieutenant, don't let him shoot now.
It's all right, Doctor. You'll wait until the gorilla puts her down.
Hi, I'm Tori Spelling. Spend the whole morning with me, in bed.
Spend breakfast in bed all day with the OC, One Tree Hill, Beverly Hills 90210, and Gilmore Girls. Every Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on SoapNet.